Ladies and germs, welcome back. Alright, microphone is good. We're gonna up it all the way. We're here. We are here for some more Battle of the Mediterranean. And there's no better place to begin than an anti-submarine engagement. So we're gonna close in here a little bit and get it going. I should start getting some. What's it called? I'm completely blanking. We should get some merchant ships. There we go. My goodness. I don't know why I was cooked. Alright. We see the trail over yonder. Let's go ahead and move out. Turn on everything. Is it a... I don't know if it's cheaty. Let me turn off preview. I don't know if it's cheaty to be watching for the trails. I don't know. Maybe that's for the world to decide, but we're going to keep him going. Damn, that thing is hauling. We're going to keep her steady at 14 knots with the stuff on. And we should be good with our... God, I'm just like losing my mind. Sonar. Holy. Shit is so loud. Holy. Alright, well, torpedoes in the water. There's 4 of them, it looks like. We do have a contact. Oh, we lost contact. How do we lose contact? Alright, well, let's try to re-engage. I don't think we're going too fast. What's our sonar at? 1 nautical mile and 14 nautical miles, so we're well within range. Maybe it just went below. Ooh, it might have gone below the thing. Am I allowed to investigate? And obviously this is a little cheaty, but, you know. What is the... What's it called? The layer depth? So it might be too low at the moment. Let's go ahead and start cutting over with the Whipple. We might, we might be out of luck here if we can't pick her back up on sonar. And maybe we just need to slow it down over here as well, but... No, we'll keep her fast. Anything? $247 feet, huh? I'm gonna have to re-up on what all that means. I know it's like where the water temperature changes, how deep the like sonar and stuff can penetrate, but oh my, yeah, it's fucking down there, dude. Should we try to pop some off on it? I think because we can't see it, we're not going to. Maybe we'll turn and see if we can get anything on sonar. God, have some food in my teeth I gotta pick out. Alright, I don't think we're gonna have luck, unfortunately. Yeah, alright. It's a pretty cool looking boat. Alright, let's head out. I know it's like we could have gotten them because we could see them, but I think it's a little cheaty to do that. Okay. So I think let's start moving some supplies and stuff over. I think I'm going to make a save so I can actually find out what everything is. So we have these two. That's a no good, that's a no good, that's a no good. Okay, so we only have 3. So let's just get all of it real quick. Gibraltar. I have to imagine it's all gonna probably cost out the same. So let's just go ahead and throw it down and then we'll manage cargo. I'm gonna make a little notes page here real quick. So, nope, not reminders. On my phone. Merchants. There's only 5s, so that makes it easy. Plunder is 1250, 2000, 100, and 0. Then we have gift, who does the same. Okay, so they're all the same. Plunder slash gift is that, and then endow slash prize is 0, 0, 0, and 100. Okay. So let's back out real quick because I don't want those. Just wanted to see how much they were. Unfortunately, there's not a better way to do it. There's some of my twofers, man. Something in my twofers. Alright, jump in. Jump right back in. This will probably be quite a bit shorter stream, just because I want to be getting in bed at around 10. So what troop composition do we have? We have a ton of supplies, we have a ton of troops. I think it probably makes more sense to launch from here. Maybe we can't. Oh, maybe is this only U.S. forces? No, okay. So let's get you, and then let's get a... Do we want an oiler? Alright. What are the rules? 50, so 500, 50, 50. Okay. So the usual. So, I mean, it would probably be very helpful to build like a base out here, but I think for right now we just want people and supplies. So let's get one of you and one of you. And they're both... This one's a little slower, but that's okay. And then let's get some escorting destroyers. Oh, we could also get you, which is kind of cool. I like that. I think let's get... Okay. Oh, okay. So we might have to swap it up where we launch over here, come over to U.S. forces, and then move out. Alright. What But it's just letting me get it. That's a lot. Let's do this, and then let's get a light cruiser. I think we'll get a Dido. Potentially. It is worth 20. Let's get... Yeah, let's just keep it easy. This is going to be a very heavily defended force. But that's kind of to be expected, I think. We could do that, we could do that. That's kind of lame, and that's a little much. So let's go ahead and do, I guess, you. We'll have maybe 3 and 4 can be our merchants. And then that means a destroyer in the front, you in the back. Alright. So this will be... It can be Con 1. Con 1 Algiers, maybe? That would be kind of cool. I think it's... No, I nailed it. Alright. So we are going to swap over. Grab some supplies, and once we're there, keep it moving. But for right now, we're pulling Surface Force 1 out. Oh, man. Let's get some fighters up and ready to intercept. I think we're probably going to want to put them on Surface Force 1, just because I think that's where these guys are going to go. Oh, yikes. Okay. Corsairs, are these bombers or fighters? I know that the Corsair itself is a fighter, but I don't know if this variant of it, if you will, is. Corsair, okay, it is a fighter. We only have 4 of them, but I think it's important that we get after these bombers. Honestly, we could probably just sit here. The issue is that now they'll probably be in a battle with all these other fighters, so I want them to go around. But we'll save on Surface Force 1, and we'll begin. So there's going to be quite a few ships in the area. My brain is itchy. Let me respond to this text RQ. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Let me go get my charger. I'm back. We'll put that over here to charge. Alright, well, we have certainly an interesting assortment of aircraft and vessels. I mean, there's certainly not a lack of protection. Let's go ahead and turn on all of our radar. What's the surface radar on the hood like? Does it have one? Oh yeah, or the air radar. Alright, so I don't want to send... I want to keep these guys over here for now. So I want y'all to form up, stay at like 3,000 feet, and just kind of circle over here. And then let's keep 2 squads. What the fuck? Form up, and y'all form up, and y'all circle, and you circle, and everybody else can go after them. Stay at 3,000 in case the bombers arrive. Y'all can go get the fighters. I think that's okay. Oh shit, okay, they have rockets. So it might be beneficial to send them over. But what if somebody else has rockets? Beautiful plane. We'll straighten these guys out a little bit. Surface Force 1, that's a lot of fighters. Let's keep back these guys. Jump them up, and then just have them circle. But in the meantime, so we have 2... Yeah, I think that's plenty of fighters hanging out over there. So what are these guys doing? They're just flying straight. Let's have them keep the ship safe. Holy fast. Ooh, okay. We have a couple different types of fighters, actually. Maybe. No, maybe I'm a tweaker. Are you all going after the same guy? You go after him. We're mixing it up a little bit. We want to be sure our boys are safe. A low-level dogfight is breaking out. I don't even know where that one was. There he is. What are these guys doing? Alright, go get the final fighter and we'll be good. At least the final fighter for this group. I was gonna say, it's had this torpedo thing, and I was worried that we still had some torpedoes mounted. Alright, well that's all the fighters dealt with, so let's go ahead and get these guys back over here. Y'all are hanging out, y'all will hang out. All y'all will form up and come back on over. And I guess let's speed it up a little bit. Maybe we'll send the coursers off into the distance since we got a contact that away. Alright, I think we are good for now. All 4 fighters destroyed. Let's send off our Corsairs up here. Let's send some of you guys down south, and then I think the rest of them will be able to handle what they got coming. Yeah, let's go ahead and tactical since we're there. Y'all can go do your thing. They're very, very far, which might be an issue. But we'll see what... oh, they're in between. Okay, that's interesting. So our bow fighters might get a little action here. Yep, here they come. A lot of fighters. We could start keeping a tally for the air battle of Malta as well. I think that would be interesting. Let's send over 3 of y'all up here. Let's trade y'all for 4. Just so we get some varying targets. Alright, they're splitting. These guys are closing fast. They've already covered 10,000 yards. My phone is no longer charging. Nice. I think I need a new phone. Come on, Bowfighter, do something! Yeah, we'll start keeping a tally of the air battles. We've already gotten 4. Grab a sticky note, just so I don't forget. If I can find my sticky notes, that is. My note cards. I don't know where she was, all the way back there. Whoa. What was that? Did they crash into the... Oh, they're getting their rockets off. I didn't think they were gonna do their rocket attack. That's crazy. I was not paying attention to that at all. Yeah, now that they've brought it over the ships, they should have a little easier time. My only concern with bringing it over the ships is that it might crash into them. But that is a problem for another day. What kind of guns does this guy have? Okay, it's the 650 cals. Not too much to commentate over for the air battles, other than just kind of jumping between them, seeing what happens. That guy's lighting them up. There you go. Good job. Another one down, another one down. Alright. That's what happens when you have overwhelming firepower, I guess. Are these all? Wow. Who are they hunting? So you 2 guys are after you. Y'all are moving after you. Okay, and now they're all moving away. How many planes have been shot down? That's crazy. Count another one. Alright, we're doing well in the air. And then this guy, I guess... Oh no. Where's the last one? You? Yeah, man, it's had this bow fighter on its tail for a little while. Biao fighter. All you gotta do is shoot her. Get another plane on her as well. Let's pump up this Hellcat in 1940, the 1940 Hellcat. These guys are chilling. I know our ammo is running a little low. Oh, you still have a ton of HE though. That's nice. Alright. And then we'll update that as we go through the battle. But now we gotta send our aircraft off for these bombers. Which we could also do. And by that I mean we could also send bombers. Let's go ahead and save since we have some good progress. And then we'll launch into this one and then we'll jump up to the Corsairs. There's only 4. And I'm worried that the bombers will have gunners. Oh, those are big girls. Those are big, man. What is that? I guess it's the Bombardier. Good name for that, I guess. Alright, some of y'all need to, like, split off and do something else. You can't all just be going after the same peeps. I think we'll definitely lose some fighters here just because... Yeah. The gunners are gonna be a little brutal here. Oh my god, guys, come on. Obviously hanging around the gunners isn't a good idea. Alright, we got 1. So we'll certainly take that, but yeah, being around these gunners for too long is pretty dangerous. Yeah, I mean, we lost 4 fighters pretty dang quick. 5. Oh god, man. Alright, we might have to run away if we lose any more. Take a little manual control. No dice though. For that guy maybe. Oh, we did lose this another one, I think. God dang. Gosh darn it. I guess this counts for the air battle over Malta as well, so... Yeah, man, if they're just sitting in the blind spot like that, it's no good. Let's have all of our fighters attack the same bomber. So at least maybe it can be split up. There we go. Everybody move on to 3. Nice looking plane though. There we go. Alright, keep it going. I like what y'all are doing with the kind of joint, split them up. But I also means that I have to micro it every time. Which is suboptimal. They're closing in on the cluster. Should I take control of this one, see what happens? Just kind of start spritzing. Oh, I got him! This is an easy job. Alright, you might be a little... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, oh, fuck. Okay, we only have 1 more. I think we might split them off. Let's go ahead and retreat. There are 2 bombers left. Both of them, only one of them is damaged. So maybe if we can get like a forward pass on it, but I don't want to stick around for his gunners, you know. Alright, we got her. Where's the last one? There she is. Let's rush her. Again, we'll kind of loop The forward pass, I'm a little more likely to survive, so we'll stick with that. Fuck. I lied. Alright, let's get out of here. 10-7. Yeah, that's rough. So 21 Axis aircraft. Shot down to 10 Allied aircraft. Alright, so not a great look for Malta, considering we just lost our entire fighter air wing in essentially a single go. What we might do ourselves, although we don't have fighters to escort them now. I was going to send a bomber over there to see what can happen, but we could also send some bombers over to Tobruk. We have some options, but right now I guess let's just hop into this battle. I want to try to keep these guys as together as possible. So form up and let's attack but stay formed up. Maybe we'll let these guys attack somebody else. Yeah, we're already getting smoked out if we lose. Y'all better start firing, man. Jeez. Alright. I think this might be not the best. If I had to guess. Go ahead and get these in line ahead. Let's go ahead and punch it up as well. Let's see if we can make a pass on these guys, but I don't really want to stick around too much. Got him. I think we leave. I don't want to risk. I mean, we have one fighter in the area now. It's not a good ratio to have when they have quite a few bombers incoming. Yeah. This thing is ripping it, man. I'm surprised Force Mega, or not Force Mega. I did a test run of this where I used the task force just made up of a bunch of ships that I wanted called Force Mega. It was awesome. Alright. Well, I guess let's RTB you. We're just gonna eat the bombs. And that will inevitably arrive. How are we looking in terms of damage? You're good. Your funnel's a little janky. You're good. You're good. You're good. Codrington is the main one. Heavy damage minor. It could maybe go out for another engagement, but I think it's probably better if we just send her in for repair now. So let's do that, and then we'll get another destroyer to go out with them. Yeah. Alright, Surface Force 1, Codrington, let's release and repair you. And then we might honestly want to get an anti-aircraft cruiser for this force, especially if we're going to be so close to Malta. Or, not Malta, Palermo and Sicily. So, show me the Dido. Let's get the namesake of the class. And let's add her to the group. Surface Force 1. We could do that. Or we just have the two on either side, but I don't really want to. I want something that would give us some good anti-aircraft coverage. Which I guess would be this. I don't really know. Let's try it. So let's swap y'all. So now Hood is in the center. Dido is on the wing. Battle is on the wing. Cornwall's in the back. And yeah, I think that's fine. Because if they attack from this direction, then they have the two AA guns. If they attack from this direction... maybe we want to put the Dido on this side, then. Let's do that. Surface Force 1. They should really be able to add points or dots or fucking something. X2. Well, I kind of like that, keeping track of how often we changed the task force. But yeah, there's really no punctuation I could do here. So yeah, Surface Force 1x2. Why not? And then I think we probably want to move them away from Malta. But the issue is... let's get our bombers off the ground, because they're definitely going to hit them soon. We're going to do none for you. You're going to escort them over to Tripoli. And then Malta is going to launch bombers and hit Tripoli while we can still get off the ground. And let's just send the full shebang, see what happens. Really do some damage. If we could just, like, nuke the airfield there, at least I won't be able to use it. That honestly might be a good first course of action, is in the morning, send out bombers to hit the airfields. And then just kind of go from there. Surface Force 1, X2 did not move. Let's move them out. I guess let's just move them out here. Whoops. And we'll see what comes of it. Alright, ASW 1 has returned. We already saved. Let's begin. Hopefully this time we can actually see it. There is no layer this time, so that's good. So let's go ahead and knock it down to 14. Turn on all sonar. And let's party. I hope that it's a submarine, and I have to imagine that it is. But for right now, yeah, I don't see anything on the horizon. Let's get our eye in the sky. Maybe that will be my compromise, is I can't do the eye in the sky. I can only kind of look around on this surface of the water. We might as well also turn on the radar, just to have it. I'm not seeing any torpedoes, which is slightly concerning. Let's turn off everything so I'm a floating head. It looks like that might be torpedoes, so let's go ahead and turn. F10, let's get Whipple. Let's have you kind of ripping it and get out there. Maybe I'm just a tweaker, but, you know, that's okay. I did lose them. So chances are they're not torpedoes and I'm just a freak. But we'll see. Whipple, yeah, you can just kind of start flying. Maybe not. Maybe I'm, I don't know. Whipple, you're getting a little close for comfort there. This is probably also going to be a last engagement. Maybe I am a freak. I could have sworn there were torpedoes. I'm losing it, man. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's hit the retreat button. Just for now. I mean, there very well could be a surface ship, but I feel like we would have at least seen something by now. Do you like that I instantly broke my eye in the sky rule? Whenever there's rain, it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Maybe that's them? Somewhere up over there? I don't know. We could send Whipple over there just to kind of cover some bases. Let's go bang bang and then just head all the way over just to see. Well, we can go ahead and 5x. I don't think there's any harm in that. Whipple, go ahead and turn all the way around for me. We have 50 seconds until we can leave. Alright, let's get out of here. No confirmed sightings of anything. Oh. I had not considered that they might go for the bomber, the boats. I hadn't even considered that, not for a moment. Alright, alright, that's what we are here for. So let's go ahead and make a save, and this will be our final engagement of the evening as SF-1X2 comes under fire from Italian bombers. Alright, our PBUIs are getting out there. We still have some bow fighters escorting, which is good. Let's go ahead and punch these guys up all the way. Make sure that they have their radars on. And then Bowfighter Group 1, you can circle, you come over here and then circle. And I think these guys aren't going to have any issues, but just in case, let's get them in box formation. Yeah. Cool looking plane, but yeah, that's where we're going to need to be. High altitude bombing my boats, and it's probably going to be pretty damn effective. The Dido is ready to open up. You know, if my fighters are pretty accurate, I have to imagine that theirs will be as well. So, Dido, you better hope that they catch up real fucking soon. Bombs are away. We're cooked. Move, Dido. Oh, it's over. She's so boned. That's so many bombs that just fell too. Oh my god. All right. Straighten out. We still have. We get her? Yeah. My goodness. Crashed right in front of her. All right. In terms of remaining bombers, there's only one. So our guys are doing a pretty dang good job. I was really hoping that the Dido would do a little better job with anti-air, but that's okay. They are completely swarmed by fighters. Let's punch you up. Got one really coming down on her tail. And she's down. Good job. Alright. I think she might have been going for Cornwall, maybe? I think that might be it. Let's have y'all form up. Just kind of come over here and hang out for a bit, and then these guys also form up, and then they'll just hang out. And do what you need to. Did they at least look cool doing it? Oh yeah, man. What if we throw them in diamond? I like diamond formation quite a bit. I don't think they'll be stacked, though. I think it'll just be all level. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's pretty sweet. That's really cool. These guys also have radar, which is nuts. Alright, but I think we are good to depart. What was I going to say? Mission report, 6 planes lost to our 0. So we'll go ahead and add that to the list, and then we'll get in a position where we will have another battle here shortly. Malta, do you have... No, you don't have any more aircraft that we can launch. Oh, and we just sent the guys over. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's save. And with that, we'll call it a night. It is just about 10, so that's exactly where I wanted to end it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a follow. And as always, we'll see you next time.